The governor's office tells us this morning no final decision has been made. That Bridge report states an executive order ending the school year until the fall could be announced either today or tomorrow.
So for the last 2 weeks, we have started down the road already of assuming that we're not going back.
Michigan school districts are facing an unprecedented scenario. The governor has alluded to the challenges of students returning to school this year as we continue to battle COVID-19, but she hasn't announced a decision. A report from Bridge Magazine says it's coming, citing sources familiar with the drafting of an executive order closing schools until the fall.
I think you have to be prepared for both. So some of our children are online and some of them are not. And our teachers are reaching out through email. They're reaching out through Zoom. They're making phone calls.
Trying to stay connected, but it's not easy, especially for families without devices, says Dr. Amy Krupe, the superintendent of Hazel Park Schools. The drafted executive order would affect both public and private K-12 schools in the state. According to the Bridge report, under the order, high school seniors would graduate and students grades K-11 would advance, as long as their districts determined they were on pace before the shutdown of in-person classes. Juniors, who normally take the SAT in March, would take it in the fall, and teachers would continue to be paid.
We've been working really hard the past couple of weeks to address that social and emotional learning that we know is so important when we're in a crisis like that.
Maintaining a set schedule and making sure educational activities like reading are part of that daily schedule is vital for families to stay on track, according to local educators. Some, including the superintendent of Detroit Public Schools in this open letter, have called on the governor to close schools until next year. Others hoping state leaders wait to make a decision. This Change.org petition urging those in Lansing to wait until April 13th has around 30,000 signatures. That report also cites the situation is fluid and details of that executive order could still change. Again, a formal announcement expected in the coming days. We, of course, will be staying on top of this story. In Detroit, Jen Schatz, 7 Action News.